It's baby tech time.
All right, guys, baby tech time. I'm really excited today because this is one of my favorite purchases that we've ever made in my household. It is the GB Pocket Stroller. It is a must-have. You must have this. So my family lives in Atlanta, my wife's family lives in Pittsburgh, and we like to just travel in general a lot. This is the must-have stroller if you're a traveling family or if you're a non-traveling family. This is the stroller you must have because it, as you can see, is very small. It boasts itself as being the world's smallest folding stroller. It retails at about $179. There's a step up that's about $229. Yes, the price is lofty, but it's worth every cent. In my eyes, it's worth every cent. And we've had it since Ryan was about 6 months. And as soon as she could sit up, she was in this. And I believe the website says they can be in this up to about 50 pounds. So you're gonna get a lot of use out of this thing. So we've been using this for a long time, and we get asked about this every time we travel. So let me get into it. First, I'm just gonna compare size. Jogging stroller, big, bulky, big wheels, does the job, it's great. Cup holders, all this stuff, it's big. This is the pocket stroller next to it. It's that small. This is my camera bag, my book bag next to it. Just as small. Theoretically, I could fit this inside of a book bag. So when we go on flights, every parent, every family that goes on flights knows you're gonna have to check this at the gate. It's gonna go under the plane. This, no, we just fold it up. We put it right over in the overhead. It's lightweight, it's great. So let me show you why it's worth $179. See right here, this little clip, you flip that, it opens up, it flips out, and you are good to go. That's it, that's the stroller. That's it, that's the GB Pocket. Now let me show you comparison to this one right here. As small as it was folded up, this is my favorite thing. And it is great, it's sturdy. You can take this just about anywhere. We have really put this, you can see it's sturdy. We've really put this through its paces. So when you have this, you're not gonna get the luxury of the cup holder. You're not gonna get the luxury of like a super great sunshade. It's got this really basic sunshade. But what you are getting is quality in the construction. You're getting the compactness in the size, and you're getting the portability of this. And it is 100% worth it. So when I was buying strollers, when we were looking at strollers, one of the most important things for me was the wheels. I hate those like really cheap plasticky wheels. This one's got a really solid wheel on it it feels smooth when you're riding. It doesn't get all jammed up. The bearings, everything in the construction of this wheel is great. So when you're riding, it's really smooth. And that was one of the important things to me is I didn't want to be fighting the stroller to actually use it. The next thing is it's got this little compartment space in the bottom where you can put stuff. You can't really get a whole lot in there, but it's enough for a purse, phone, keys, wallet. You can put a good amount of stuff in here, but you're not gonna get the same amount of stuff you would in something like this. But if you're thinking about the situations that you're gonna be using this in, you're not really gonna be thinking about putting a whole bunch of stuff in the bottom of your stroller anyway. The next thing is, you look at the buckles and the straps, it's got these nice neoprene padding. It's 100%, I'm sorry, not neoprene, this is all polyester. These nice paddings for your kids' shoulders. And this all comes off, so if they poop or throw up or any other bodily fluids, you can just take all this out and wash it, which is great because we all know something's gonna eventually happen. Up here, the handles. We know that the other strollers, you usually like grab it here, but this has got these really cool handles. It doesn't really add anything to the control of it. It's just kind of a cool, like bull horny design. I like it. I think it does really assist. This design is really just for when it folds up into the nice square. That way everything fits into this nice square package. So these white buttons here are how you activate the folding. You can push it down, and that's when you start the folding process, which I will show you in a second. Like I was saying, the sunshade here is not really that much. Unless the sun is like directly in the right spot, it's really not gonna do much of anything. And it's kind of flimsy. This would be the only critique of this model that I have is the sunshade, but the next step up has a really nice sunshade. So if you want to spend a lot more money for the next one, you'll get a substantially better sunshade. So let me show you the actual folding action. You can do, it's got two kind of sizes. There's a small compact size, and then there's the smallest. So I'll show you first the small, just kind of the small one without folding everything up. Say you get somewhere, you just need to fold it up real quick. You push these buttons, and you just push it down, fold it, clip this, and everything is folded up. It's great. So that's the small compactness of it. The wheels kind of extend out a little bit more. There's a next step up that it folds up, and these wheels are actually up in here, so it's a little bit smaller, and I'll show you that. Again, when you're taking it out, you just shake it, and that's it, it's out. This is, every time I do this in the airport, at least 6 other families come running up to me to see me do this again, and they'll ask where I got it, what it is, all kinds of stuff. And it's great. As a matter of fact, here, you wanna get in it? You wanna show them? Here. And Ryan, she's about 24 pounds. So you can see her size in here. Let's show you. And it's easy to snap it up. Snap. Snap. Little pads are there. She fits in there pretty great. And it's easy, you know, move around. Comfortable. She sinks like right down into it, so they're not sitting straight up. It's got a little bit of an angle to it, so they're nice and comfortable. They're not sitting straight up, they're not sitting too far back, and it's kind of it's a smooth, comfortable ride. But when you're ready to go, you wanna get out? Come on, girl. They can get out, they can go, and then I'll show you the smallest that it goes. So here in the back, to get it even smaller, there's these little white buttons here, and you just fold these, you tuck these legs, these back legs up, tuck those up in there. And I like to make it a little bit easier, I like to put the front wheels against a flat wall. Just push it down, fold everything up, everything's tucked in, nice and neat, and that's how small it gets. It's perfect. It's by far the best stroller we've ever purchased. And I really recommend this for any and every family. If you're gonna buy a big budget, spend a lot of money on a stroller, I think this is the one. Forget about those cheap umbrella strollers. Get this one, it's gonna last you longer, and you're gonna be able to take it more places, travel with it better, throw it in the back of the car, it's gonna take up less space. GB Pocket Stroller. We're gonna put the link on the video. I really recommend this stroller. So, check it out.
Keep up with us and smash that subscribe button.